Life is crazy. Always going through a bunch of changes, whether it's with family, friends, lifestyles, uh, you name it. There's always changes, always going on. And kind of crazy trying to learn how to cope with different changes. Some changes might be a little harder to deal with than others. Like I said, family situations, friends moving away, or you moving away from friends, or family moving from friends. However you want to put it, there's always a bunch of different perspectives, and excuse me, it's not always easy to cope with. Uh, I mean, it doesn't matter whether, it could be somebody moving away or even actually losing a family member or friend, or family member of a friend that you've gotten attached to through them because, you guys are like family and shit, whatever. Um, but yeah, we all have different coping mechanisms, um, we all just cope in our own way, and there's, a lot of ways to cope with things. There's, you get drugs. People do drugs to cope with things. People drink. I drink to cope with things. I won't lie. If I'm going through some rough shit, I tend to drink more than when things are okay. There's people that smoke more cigarettes. People that smoke more weed. People go jogging more, or they go to the gym more. They lift weights more, exercise more, whatever. There's just like an unlimited supply of coping mechanisms, and when you go through some rough shit, you just gotta find your niche, and what really helps, gives you more of a on a beneficial level, exercise or whatever. Don't go around doing a bunch of drugs and shit like that, because those aren't beneficial. They don't help you in any better way, physically or mentally. Drinking and smoking and all that shit, it's really not beneficial body wise, etc. But we all have our different ways. Um, Another way that helps me, I like to play video games. I'm always on the hunt for a good game, on my tablet. I was looking for a game, Magic 2015. I was trying to pirate it, I won't lie. I'm not the type of person to lie. I'm not good at lying, so I don't do it. So, yeah. But anyways, I was trying to get the game, because I got a demo, and I was like, hell yeah, the demo's fucking dope. I want to play the full game, and I don't have $10 to spend because I'm a bum in the shack, and yeah, so, um, I'm trying to find other games, can't find other games, but that's one of the ways that I cope, I'll drink to playing some good video games. We all just have our ways in dealing with different situations. Another way I cope is I play my guitar. Especially if I can really just zone out and black out the world and nothing is around me. I just get in that moment. And just everything disappears. I love that shit. I love that shit. Um, I don't know, man. changes. We're always going through changes. I'm gonna bring that back up again. We're always going through changes. Always. And another thing I wanted to mention, it's not always easy to take on said changes, you know, because sometimes they come really quick and you're just kind of like, holy fuck. Boom, like, hits you like a fucking train and you're just like, wow, like, what the fuck do I do now, you know, like, what the fuck? Kind of just splattered all over the fucking railroad tracks, just, what the fuck, your brains are all over the place, you don't know what the fuck to think. Things aren't always as easy as they seem they might be, you know, and sometimes it's easier giving advice to other people than taking your own advice. I'm a victim of that very, very, very badly. I give way more better advice that I should take than I do from other people, because other people be like, well, yeah, you can, you know, do this. And I'm just like, why would you say that? That doesn't benefit me in any way when I'm can be telling somebody like, yeah, you should do that, man. You know, that's good for you. Just go through it, you know, just, you know, see how things pan out and go from there. But I don't do that for myself, but whatever. I don't know. Many ways of coping with things. Very, very many ways of coping with things. And like I said, we all have our vices, we all have our addictions, and I won't lie, I have my addictions. My addictions are watching videos on YouTube. I like watching Netflix. Well, not so much anymore since I can't watch The Walking Dead. I don't know if maybe I have to update the app, but there hasn't been anything new on The Walking Dead. Um, Gotta wait till, what is it, next month for Game of Thrones to come out. That's another addiction of mine. Um, Guitar playing is an addiction of mine. Excuse me. Um, got so many addictions. Breathing, thinking, caring, loving, hating. Hating is a very bad addiction. Hate is a very bad addiction, and that's something that I would like more people to stray away from. It's hard to with a world full of people that you just hate. Um, yeah, so many addictions, so many ways of coping with things. Um, I don't do drugs or anything. Kind of past my whole went past my whole using drugs as a way of coping. Kind of past that stage years ago because I realized they weren't helping or anything. So I gotta figure out my own coping mechanisms. I need to start like doing some exercise and walking more and things of the sort, you know. Um, shit. Forgot what I was talking about. I'm so tired. What time is it? 1:42 a.m. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I have things to do today. Technically today. Different coping mechanisms, man. Just don't do drugs or anything. You know, drugs are bad for you. Don't do drugs. Don't drink. Ooh, delicious. Don't drink. Don't smoke weed. Well, you can smoke weed. There's really nothing wrong with smoking weed. Gigi, calm down, Gigi. Gigi. Gigi wants to say hi. Say hi, Gigi. Hi, Gigi. Alright, go over there. Don't drink. Don't smoke. Well, smoke weed. That's natural. Excuse me. Weed is natural. Helps with anxieties and sleeping issues, eating disorders. Helps fight cancer or stops the growth of cancer from what I understand. Which is why I don't understand why it's illegal. But we're working on making it legal fully because I don't know why are we trying to work on making it fully legal. Space Cadet for a second. Weed needs to be legal so people will be able to come home and relax just like as if they were to come home and have a beer. Maybe their thing is to smoke weed. Come home, take a hit of weed, relax, hang out with the family, watch TV, watch a movie, have some dinner, call it a night. I don't understand what's wrong with it. I am done. Don't drink alcohol. Don't do drugs. By drugs, I mean like methamphetamines, heroin, crack, PCP, ecstasy, and those Molly things or whatever. Did ecstasy once. Don't ever do it. It's not worth it. Yeah, don't do drugs. Don't smoke. Don't drink. Don't be like me. Don't be a fuck up, right? Don't be a fuck up. That's me in a nutshell. I'm a fuck up. I'm a failure. It is what it is. Don't be like me. Not worth it. Don't be like me.